Hey guys, hey, it is that time of the month again where I'm out of medicine and it is time to refill. So, I'm trying to get you guys in a more comfortable spot. There we go. And we will go ahead and fill up my meds. So, waiting on an order of these to come in because Amazon is a little right now. So, I am currently replacing my magnesium potassium right now, which goes in the top bin, which means I take it at night. So people ask me all the time what I take. That's why I make these videos, so it shows you exactly what I'm taking. Lay down. Exactly what I'm taking, how I'm taking it. I just got this in. I think I was telling you guys the other day, this is absolutely worth every single solitary penny that I pay for it. It is $63 for 360 caplets. That means not tablets. That means not chewables. That means they're caplets. And I take 2 a day. I think. Yeah, I think I take 2 a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. What are you guys up to today? Yuki, stop. Yuki's digging around in the covers, which is moving you guys around. Lay down. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Lay down. Today. Sorry about that. So yeah, she she digs in the covers to get comfortable, and then which is she's continuing to do because she's not allowed to come over here while I have medicine. So she's on Evelyn's bed and is not very happy with that situation. So very excited about moving. So far, again, we are still a go. We do have some reservations because we have to be quarantined for 14 days. That means that we can't leave our hotel room at all. I have dogs. They have to go to the bathroom. So how am I going to do that? I am hoping against hope that I think these come on the 12th. These are my veggie and my fruit caplets that I take every day. Do I know if they work? No. But do I take them anyway? Yes. And I have for a while, and my levels are amazing, so I continue to do so. So, yeah. This is Juice Vestive. So until they no longer make them or I'm unable to find them, I'll be using these. So I take the fruit, and I only take 1. So it says to take 2 of each a day. I only take 1 of each day. So I take the fruit in the morning, the vegetable in the evening. It's just how I've been doing it. Sometimes I switch it around and take the vegetable in the morning and the fruit in the evening. It doesn't really matter. Looks like I have another week's worth left, so I didn't have to get it this time, but I did. And then I'm going to do the vitamin K2 every other day because my levels are high, so we've had to modify them. So let's see. I believe that I took it yesterday, so it would be tomorrow. So I'm taking it every other day. Every other day. There we go. So that means that a bottle will last me a lot longer. And as long as my levels look good, we are a go with that. So here are my Lamictals. Lamictal is a mood stabilizer. Yeah, right. So I take 2 of these a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. Yeah, about that. I call bullshit. But I've been on this a long time. I take 300 milligrams. I've been on this a really long time, so I wouldn't know if it works or not, because I don't remember if I'm better off or if I'm worse on it or off it. I can't tell you. So, and that's what happens with medication that you're on for fucking years. You're like, well, I don't remember what I was like off it, so I guess it's working. This is my Wellbutrin I take in the morning. So I take 200 milligrams every single solitary morning. It kind of helps wake me up because I take a cocktail to sleep. And though I can wake up on my own, I'm just a little less groggy when I take the Wellbutrin. So, and it looks like I'm running out of the pink ones, which means that's my new one. So, I need to call and get that done. So I'm listening to the CDC, and they said within the next 2 weeks they're urging people to stay home and not leave for any reason. So Evelyn and I have made a pact that under no circumstances are we leaving this house over the next 2 weeks. So I literally have until tomorrow. And this is 2 weeks worth of medication, so I'm not fucking worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I just went and picked up all my pain meds and all my stuff for my description box area. I have to use lidocaine, and I have to use another kind of medication because I have chronic fissure and chronic hemorrhoids. So, yay, fun. So I actually have to take medicine. So every other day I take a vitamin D 350. I'm about to have my levels drawn tomorrow, just to make sure to see if my level's too high or if it's doing perfect, because I take it with the K2, because taking vitamin D3 and K2 together, they work really well together. So I'm trying to figure out which one to put it in. So I believe it's this one and this one. I love playing like, which box did I put it in? So there we go. So this is an every other day. It was an every day because my level was low. Now my level is good. We're going to see how good my level is. This is my, oops, put that back in there. Wait. My Buse bar, which is an anti-anxiety medication. Yeah, right. So I take 60 milligrams of this a day. So 30 in the morning, 30 in the evening, 30 at supper time. Oh, bullshit. But whatever. Again, I don't remember my life without it. So I just keep taking it in hopes that, like, I don't know how cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs I used to be, but it was bad enough for me to be put on all this shit to begin with, so I'm afraid to get off of it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there are other people out here who are just the same, who are like, well, I don't remember. So it could be worse, it could be better. I don't know. I've just been on it for so fucking long. Like, the thought of taking myself off of it and doing something stupid is a very real concern. So Evelyn and I talk about it constantly because I have this thing in my head. I'm like, I could just get off a couple of these and just see. Like, I could just wean myself off a couple of these and just see how it is. And each time she reminds me that I'm stupid and that it's just my brain trying to rationalize that I'm better when I'm not. What is this one? Hydrochloride. Hydrochlorothiazide, which is a water pill, because I swell like nobody's business. Oh, God. So I took one yesterday, and I take one every 3 days, so it would be here. It would be here. It would be here. And it would be here. So yeah, I have a regimen of what I take, how I take it. It's very strange because a lot of stuff I don't take every day. A lot of stuff I don't take every other day. A lot of stuff I take every 3 days. Like, so you kind of have to play around with your medication to see what works and what doesn't work. So that is what I take. That is what I take. That is what I've been taking for a very long time. And here's what my medication looks like. I'm hoping you guys can see that. So you'll notice that I have more pills in the morning. And of course, you'll see that some days I have a lot more pills than some days. Some days I have a lot more pills than some days, though my evening meds don't change. So I always have the same amount of evening meds because I only do the other ones in the mornings. So you'll notice that there's a lot of pills in the morning and then the rest of them are just normal. So yay! And that only took me 10 minutes to do. So now, yeah, my levels are good. I'm going to take some blood tests tomorrow because I need to have those done by the 29th. And that's super important. Super important. By the 29th. And tomorrow's the last day because I told you we're not leaving this freaking house under any circumstances unless it is an emergency over the next 2 weeks. So I have food. I have dog food. I have dog food coming. Just because I told you guys we're moving and I want to make sure that everything is in place and that I'm not having to like scramble and worry about shit and like, so I have more dog food coming. I have to order Evelyn more estrogen, but she'll be good until the 25th. I have, like, I'm trying to keep myself ahead of the game because I don't want to get this. I don't want to get this. I'm just one of those people that had bad luck. And I just feel like if I'm not careful, if I'm not doing what I need to do, then I'm going to be that person who gets sick and goes to the hospital and almost dies. Like, I have that feeling. I did smoke for 13 years. I did vape for a long time. People who smoke, people who vape are more susceptible for the lung issues because their lungs are already compromised. And I am absolutely fucking terrified that I have screwed myself. That's just being honest. That's just being 100% transparent with you guys. Like, I fucked up. I did stupid shit. I smoked for 13 years and then I vaped for off and on. I was vaping last year for like a month or two. Like, off and on, I've done some things to my lungs. You know, I've done some stuff to my body that I'm not very proud of. And sorry, that was actually me. Choking to death on my sputum. But wow, I look old today. I look old. I look all shriveled up. Where's your water? Das agua, por favor. I'm so happy. Like, 2 of my friends on here have went and bought themselves one of these. Like, do you know how fucking cute I think that is? And the fact that some of you bought bikes. Do you know how absolutely adorable I find that shit is? And that some of you are building a garage gyms so you could still work out, and some of you are doing a lot of like stuff that you're doing in your house. Like, do you know how happy that makes me? Knowing that you guys are like getting in what you need to and that you're working out and you're like feeling better and you're not just sitting in bed, you know, and not doing anything. That makes me feel so good. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you're doing it because I'm doing it. No, I don't feel that way at all. I feel like that I think I help with just the fact that I do it regardless. And I think when people see that somebody does it over and over and over and over and over again, that gives them that little push, that little, well, maybe I could just try it. And I say that all the time. I'm like, maybe you could just try it. If you just try, you don't have to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be 50 times a day. You don't have to go an hour and a half. You don't have to do 2 hours on the bike. You don't have to work out in the garage for an hour and a half lifting weights. You don't have to, You don't have to walk 10 miles a day. Like, you don't have to do what I do. Like, it's all on you, boo-boo. You're amazing. Your body is an amazing thing. You're amazing. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, whatever you're more comfortable with. It doesn't matter to me. I know what this feels like. I know how bad this hurts. I know how scary this is. I'm not telling you that you need to go out and buy a home gym. I'm not telling you that you need to go out and buy a brand new bike. I'm not telling you anything other than I just want you to stay healthy. I just want you not to give up, and I want you to just do the very best your body can manage. And I've said this, and I will say it over and over and over and over again, because it might reach one single solitary person. Somebody made a comment the other day that they were like, well, I don't see as many people watching your videos as they used to. And I'm like, I'm not making videos for the masses. I'm making videos for people who need me. I'm making videos for myself. Like, I've always been that way. I started off with like one person watching me, 10 people watching me, 15 people watching me. For a long time, it was only 30 people watching me. Then it went to like 100 people watching me. And you know what? If it goes back down to like 10 people, and those 10 people are the only 10 people that want to continue to hang out and talk with me, then I am fucking thrilled that I have 10 people that care about me. It doesn't have to be a numbers game. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about how many people I can get to watch my videos. That doesn't make me a better person. What makes me a better person is to use the people that do come to see me, that do want to hear my messages, that do want to be here, that do love me and care about me. It's about me reciprocating that to those 10 people. I would much rather have a tiny audience, not even audience, a tiny community, a tiny tribe, than have 15,000 people that I don't fucking know. That's what brings me back. It brings me back because I know your names. I know who you are when we get on live. I know about your kids. Like, I know about your husbands. Like, I take an interest in your life. I take an interest. Are you losing weight? Are you trying to lose weight? When did you have surgery? Are you going to have surgery? Oh, you had a peniculectomy? I remember these things. I might not get it right 9 times out of 10, but I pay attention. If you write something down below, I read it. Like, I respond to you like this. If you guys ask me questions, I come on here and I talk to you this way, because it's a lot easier than me trying to type. And I like being vocal. I'm a vocal and visual person. I am not a text person. I don't like to text. I don't like to read text. I'm not a big text person in general. So people who, oh, we could text each other back and forth. I don't text. Ever. It takes an act of goad for me to actually want to text you. Like, if you get a text from me, you are blessed, because I hate it. I won't even text my own mother. I won't text my brother. I won't text Evelyn. I do not like to text. Janet knows that if we're going to talk, it's going to be on a video. People know me. Michelle knows. The people that I do have in my circle that I do get to talk to from time to time, they know that I do not text. I don't want to sit on the phone. I like to be able to see you. I want you to be able to see me. That's the way I like to communicate. I want you guys to see what I say, because when I say something, I want you to know that I mean it. I want you to see it on my face. I want you to see it in my actions. I want you to see it in my body language, that what I say, when I say it, I fucking mean it. And you can't get that through text. You can't construe exactly what somebody means when they say something to you through text. It's informal to me, and I hate it. It's like small talk. It's like, how are you? Oh, I'm great. How are you? Oh, your kid's doing good? That's awesome. Oh, yeah? You went to the store? Cool. I am not that person. I'm just not a good text person. I need to be able to talk to you. I need to be able to see your face. I need to be able to, I just need that. That's what I need. So that's why I make videos. That's why videos are more comfortable for me. That's why I enjoy it. So listen here. Please please, 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 please stay home. Please, please stay home. Okay? Please. Stay home the best you can. Try to help flatten the curve. Please. I went by the casinos today to get my medicine because I had to ride out to get it. Because one of them I can't get on base. And there's people in the casinos. The casinos are filled. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The casinos are filled here. And there's a casino like at every other fucking like stoplight. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And it makes me so mad. I think that's a non-essential place, and I think the cops should come by and shut it down. That's what I think. I think that everybody who's in there should be fined, a humongous fine, and it should be shut down. Matter of fact, I think I'll probably call about it, because I'm like, look, people are bitching that there's like 400 some odd cases here in South Dakota. Well, here's why. Because idiots are in the casinos. Like, I'm sorry you're bored. I'm sorry life sucks right now. Get your ass home. What are you doing? And then I told you guys yesterday, I got so mad seeing people with Easter pictures. I was like, what are you doing? The Lord, you can practice the Lord at home. Like, what are you doing? Fucking Easter egg hunting? What are you doing? Like, it's not that important. Do it next year while you're still alive. What? I'm sorry. Even if it was Christmas, even if it was fucking my birthday and Christmas and New Year's, and they said to us, stay home or you're going to die, I would not go anywhere near my mother. I would not go anywhere near any of Evelyn's family. I would not go anywhere near any of my friends, because I would want to make sure that I'm doing my part to keep those people that I love alive. Like, what is wrong with people? I don't want to see any of my friends. Like, I don't want to go and, like, I have 3 ladies here that I've met that I could see. I don't want to go see any of them. I don't want them over at my house. I know that you can visit with people under 10. No. Because those people have been in contact with God knows who else. Who else comes into their houses? Who else have they been, whose groceries have they gotten? Who have they had contact with? And then you're having contact with them, and they're getting, it's the contact thing. Like, who you've been in contact with, you could be asymptomatic and give it to somebody else. You might not have any symptoms whatsoever. You could totally fucking have it. And then that person that you're next to happens to be immunocompromised just enough to where they're going to get it, and then they die. And then you're going to be like, well, I don't know how they got it. Like, I'm not sick. So if I'm not sick, they couldn't have got it from me. Yes, the hell they could have. Stay away from people. This is not the time nor place. Stay away. There will be times to party. There will be times to sit together and have coffee with people. There will be times, but at least they'll still be there. At least they'll still be alive. At least you're not going to have to worry about, Jenny that I went and had a coffee with the other day, she's terribly ill. Now her whole family's ill. Oh, God, somebody in her family died, and you don't know if you're the one who gave it to them. Like, that, it does not make sense to me. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? They tell you to stay home. They tell you to stay away from people. The very least you can do is do that. I don't care if you're lonely. I don't care if you're miserable. I don't care. And neither should you. Like, Jesus. Like, even if fucking Evelyn, she goes to work every day. Like, if they said that she had to stay at work because somebody at work got sick and that they're all going to be quarantined together, as much as that would hurt me to be away from her, I know that she would be safer and I would be safer. And everybody in that shop Their families would be safer because they would not be bringing it to them. So even if I had to be lonely as shit and scared out of my mind, which I still am, terrified out of my fucking mind, constantly worrying about Janet and my mom and Michelle and my other Michelle and my other Michelle, and I know a lot of Michelles, and like, fucking all of my friends, like I'm like, I can't force people to stay home. I can't tell people that they shouldn't go out and do stuff, but I can mention it, and if people listen, they do, and if they don't, they don't. And if you don't like what I have to say, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you're one of these people who go out and do stuff, I am not sorry for saying this to you. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to make you feel better about yourself for going out when you've been told not to. Like, the only reason you should be going out is for absolute necessity, or you have to work. And those people, every single solitary one of them that I see, that I interact with, I tell them thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart that you're doing this, that you are brave, that you are amazing, that I cannot thank you enough, and that I pray for them. I take a little picture, or I write it down in my little thing for Evelyn, and I write down these people's names that I come in contact with. Like today, the person at CVS was Angie. I will pray for Angie tonight. I came in contact with her. She helped me out. She was the one going and getting my medication. She is an essential worker, and by God, I will pray for her tonight. I am thankful for her. So she's doing something so the rest of us can get our medication. She's doing something so the rest of us can live, because some of these medications people can't live without. She's doing a public service. People need to eat. People need to get food. These people are fucking heroes right now. You're a hero if you work in the medical profession. If you work even if you work at Starbucks, even if you're working at McDonald's, you're a fucking hero, and I hope you feel that. I hope from the very bottom of my heart, that I think that if you're working right now and you're having to leave your house, that you're a fucking hero. And you deserve all the praise that everybody could possibly give you. You deserve it. You are an amazing individual, and I thank you for helping the rest of the country run. And I thank you for helping other people being able to get their medicine and taking care of people who are sick. And those of you that are taking care of people with COVID, or, the elderly and people who are scared like me, I want to thank you from the very bottom of my little heart. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being strong and brave. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for everybody. So, I'm sorry for the rant at the end. Sorry for boo-hooing. But if you are out there and you're getting your groceries, that person who is backing up your shit, I'm sure they would love to stay home. I'm sure they would love to be with their family and not have to work, but they have to. And so you should say thank you. And you should mean it. Because I do. Every single solitary one of them, if they don't have a name tag, I ask, what is your name? And I tell them, thank you so much. One little act of kindness can change everything. One little thank you could make somebody's day. One little thing of just, I appreciate you, can honestly change somebody's life. You never know. You never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. What they're doing at home. What kind of demons they're facing. You don't know until it's too late. And then it's just say thank you. Be appreciative. We're going through a really hard time in America, in the world right now, and kindness could be used everywhere. Sprinkle that shit on everything. Be grateful. Be grateful. So, if nobody's told you today that you are loved, I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it through the screen. I hope you know it already. I love you. If nobody told you today that you are an amazing individual, whether you have to work or not, you are an amazing individual. You are a beautiful individual. You are kind and you are compassionate because you are here. It doesn't matter if there's 15,000 of you, if there's 2. I appreciate you just spending time with me. If nobody told you today that you would be missed, I would miss you. Nobody told you today that you are needed and that you are enough. I need you, and I know that you are enough. You are enough, just as you are. I'm proud of you. No matter what you've been able to accomplish today, I am so proud of you. And I would miss you if you weren't here. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, safe, and healthy day, no matter where the hell you happen to be. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're here, so I know that I'm not just talking to myself. Excuse me. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.